everybody doing? How you doing, everybody? I just want to come on and say hello again. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to make this video brief because I discussed a lot of this already in previous videos. So yeah, um, so I just want to again kind of reiterate certain things that I feel are necessary. Excuse my appearance. So yeah, I kind of think there are some misunderstandings about me or of me, and if so, I just want to clear them. So that's why I wanted to come on and make this video. So yeah, so the first thing I want to say is that I'm a responsible adult. I always have been, with that said. And so if it was ever said that that wasn't the case, that's wrong. So that's the first thing I want to point out and make clear. So yeah, and you know, also I know how to maintain a household in any way. That's something else I also know how to do. I always have, with that said. And if it was ever said that I didn't know how to do that, that too is wrong. So yeah, I maintained a household for several years early in him and I relationship, and you know, he had a lot of impact as to why that kind of changed over the course of time, over the years, and a lot of that had to do, if not all, it had to do with the fact that he was helping to support his mom's household and family members who were there over the course of the years early in the relationship. So that's what happened. So the issues we had and financial issues we had, you know, they had all to do with that. You know, they were never my choices, with that said, or things I contribute to. So I just want to point that out and make that clear. You know, if that was ever said that, you know, they were my choices or my doings that caused the issues. That's wrong too. So yeah, so yeah, I don't know how to do a 9 to 5, keep one, know how to pay my rent, bills. I know how to balance and budget, you know, money, and know how to do house chores. So yeah, I know how to do all of that. And like I said, I was doing that very early in the relationship, and the fact that that kind of changed over time, that was indeed one of the reasons why we started having the financial issues we had, with that said. You know, so yeah, so yeah, I don't need anyone holding my money for me, telling me when and how to spend it, you know, or just telling me overall how to operate. You know, I know how to do all of that stuff for myself, and I choose to continue doing all of that for myself, you know. So yeah, I've been running a household for a long time. Early in him and I relationship, since we've been separated, and you know, still is, you know, in a lot of ways, doing it now. So yeah, so here's one of the concerns I have now, since we've been here, you know. Again, you know, the fact that I'm not working, now again, I have to work, I'm like anyone else, again, I have adult expenses that need to be met, and I want them met. And so when I work, it helps to ensure that those expenses are met. And so I definitely want to work on a regular basis, um, for that reason. And so, yeah, I don't want to be neglected, you know, and unfortunately, I've been experiencing some of that since we've been here, and I don't want that. Now, you know, I can kind of see why it would probably be a good thing to have a little help. And the kind of help I'm referring to is, a little visual help, watching from the outskirts in to assure that, I keep um, things such as my 9 to 5s, money, and assets. So, yeah, I can kind of see why that would be best, to have what is said, a little muscle power to help ensure that, again, I'm not wrongfully, or we as a family, referring to my children as well, that to assure that we're not wrongfully losing those kind of things, or that they're not being wrongfully taken. So I can see what I can see that. But you know here's my concern with it. I want to make sure that we have a fair and reasonable um, way of operating at the same time while we're receiving that kind of help. It's kind of being suggested that for whom is providing that kind of help for us right now, that they want me to operate as I am, and again, that's some of the issue with it. The not working part. See, I again, I have to work. I'm like anyone else as an adult. Again, I have to pay rent or help pay rent. I have to have a car, and I have to work and earn enough to keep myself supplied with things that I need and want. So again, I have to work, and so that's one reason. The other reason I have to work is for the purpose of getting a place of my own for me and my kids. It seems that right now, we don't have that. We don't have a place of our own, and so that's very important that we have that. Now, I'm guessing right now the only way that would be done is just kind of obvious. I would have to work to do that, is what I'm saying. And so, yeah, we, as of right now, we don't have a place of our own again. And so that means that we're doing like a form of homeless, and we don't want that. We don't believe in doing homeless or forms of homeless or being jobless. We don't believe in any of that, and we don't want to do any of that. So this is my point. So yeah, I just want, again, just something that is going to be fair and reasonable for us. Like I say, it's also being suggested that will be, spending certain days and nights away from each other or away from home, and I get that part, you know. I'm not too fond of it with that said, but um, like I say, it just seemed that's what's being suggested. And, but, again, most importantly, above all of that, again, it's important that we have somewhere of our own. And again, right now we don't have that. We want that. So, yeah, if it's about helping us, we want the right help, is what I'm saying, having us or encouraging us to do any form of homeless or encouraging us to be jobless, or encouraging us to be neglected. Those are not any, in any kind of way. Um, None of that is the right kind of help for us. And we don't want any of that. See, so this is, again, what I want to point out. And these are the things that I'm having more and more concern of. I'm starting to question, certain things regarding these things, And so, yeah, we want something that's going to be fair and reasonable for us as well, is what I'm saying too. Again, again, we want to, be able to pay our own portion um, wherever we're at or whoever we're with. For rent, bills, we want to definitely have our own cars again. We want to definitely earn enough and work enough to keep ourselves supplied with our own personal needs and wants too. So again, these are all reasons why, we believe in working on a regular basis. Uh, Myself included, of course, So yeah, I have to work, like I say, that's just how that is, and yeah, so with all of that said, I don't mind helping others, um, but what I'm saying is that I also want to help myself at the same time in conjunction, so yeah, I just want to point that out again, make that clear, um, that it's important that I do that for a lot of reasons. You know, again, I've already been out of work long enough, and it's really important again for a lot of reasons that I go ahead and start back because, like I say, we need things and we need a place of our own. And again, right now we don't have that. So, um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to say for now, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now, and yeah, I'll be back on maybe tomorrow with another video sometime tomorrow, if not tonight, So yeah, I hope everyone continues to have a good day, and yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see everyone soon. Okay, bye.